Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Joel Freeman and you're watching Wholehearted. I have another very special guest with me. His name is Brandon. Sorry we're not in the most glamorous environment today, but Brandon was gracious to welcome us into his home. What's going on, Brandon?
Yeah, happy to have you here. I'm a personal trainer. I'm based in Greeley, Colorado. I was actually in college with Joel when he was getting really good, and yeah, I'm just excited to reconnect our careers. It's going to be a lot of fun. What we've got planned for you guys today is I'm going to kind of do an intake with Joel, see if we can go through a warm-up for that's disc golf and athletic performance based, and see if we can, fix any injuries or pain dysfunction that he might have, and then we're going to take it out on the course and show you some highlights.
Sweet. Thanks for joining, everybody. Let's get right into it. Real quick, before we jump into the video, if any of you guys are curious, whatever happened with that giveaway the day after Christmas? I said I was going to draw a winner the day after Christmas and reach out to them. I did draw the winner's name, but I didn't reach out to them because I wanted to make it into a fun video. Thanks so much for all of you who entered. We had almost 1,000 entries into this giveaway. So cool. The name that was drawn out of that 1,000 name hat was Brandon Lau. He's right here.
Are you actually kidding?
Boom.
No way. That's a lot of stuff here. Oh, great.
Yep. So Brandon was actually the winner. There
Great,
it is.
thanks, man.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that. So, first thing that we're going to do is kind of take you through like a standard movement assessment. Going to kind of just get an idea for what your mobility is, and then kind of adjust the what we call the 6-phase warm-up from there. You got a lot of depth. Okay.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes. I wanted you to do this cold first.
Okay.
Get your most honest movement out of your body first.
Never done that before, so I guess that's as honest as it gets.
The main thing is that we want you to be balanced and in triple flexion when you're going into a squat. The thing that gets misunderstood about that is the knees can't go forward of the toes. If you watch like Olympic lifters when they're into a deep squat, they're getting to they get into a good amount of triple flexion.
Feels good.
So now getting into the 6-phase warm-up, one of the fundamental concepts, pillar stability and bracing. Okay, so
Nice.
Pillar stability basically means that when you're in your anatomical position, that you have you're minimizing your levers. Okay, you have symmetrical, and then from the side, some of the stuff that I'll watch for is the angle of your hips, shoulders stacked over our other checkpoints, and then ears aligned. So those strong breaths and that mind-muscle connection, we can create that by using something we have really good control over, which is the breath, to get in connection with something we don't have maybe such good control over intuitively is the brace. All right?
Cool.
So whenever I'm telling you to brace...
Good job, Kevin Jones.
So one of the most important concepts when it comes to foam rolling is that we're going for pressure, not pain, not popping. Okay? And you want to have that pillar stability and those good bracing breaths, especially when we're going to get to the low body. I'm going to have you do some neurological release technique. So for more recreational players like myself, you're not as likely as a pro like Joel to get overuse injuries specifically. When more recreational players have injuries, it's going to be more likely due to poor technique or poor brace. So a really easy way to work on that is a drill we'll come up with here in a second. And now start doing those bracing breaths. Good, so now here we're engaging, creating stability So at this point, we're getting pretty warm.
All right.
So this is definitely part of the warm up, because we definitely don't want to go into these preparatory movements really cold. So one of the concepts that creating so much tension is, it's helping us to create neuromuscular efficiency, getting a really good connection from your brain to your body. How's it feeling?
Sweaty.
Pretty warm, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so that is the Russin banded tricep, if you want to look up a video for that. All right. Nice. Jeez. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side.
Okay, nice.
So we want to get nice and even on both sides. Blow me over. So this can kind of function as a little bit of a workout in itself. It doesn't really feel like a warm up. It's pretty intense, but that's because we're paying so much attention and really training the body to do a lot all at once. We're getting full movement systems and like full patterning all to fire at the same time. We're getting the brain connected with the body. It involves a lot of thinking, right?
Sure.
But when you do it right, the benefits are going to be amazing. Proximal stability, meaning close to the core, will yield distal athleticism and performance, mobility, right? So we want to be strong and stable. Awesome. All right, so I think we're ready to take it out to the course now.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching that intro. We're gonna get out to the course, show you guys some highlights. Let's do it. Welcome everybody to Oxbow Disc Golf Course in Windsor, Colorado. Another beautifully sunny day in the dead of Colorado winter. Nice. That's pretty. Brandon rocking his brand new swag from Black Ace Gear. Getting warmed up. Boom. Putting with the Nova.
Ooh, oh, nice tree.
So straight, nice. Gotta love the tree love. Ooh. I think I hit your disc.
Hit my disc?
Or it could have been like a stick or something. Uh-oh. He means business, folks. Boom.
Do it, do it.
Go. Cash money. Will I pay the price for the very aggressive ace run? Let's see. The answer is yes. Ooh! The Nova strikes again. Woo! So Brandon, talk about some of the common mistakes you see. You mentioned something earlier about when people try to throw extra hard, like things get a little dicey.
Yeah, so when an amateur is like really trying to rip on a disc, they'll pull and focus on the arms and the upper body and leave out the hips and the footwork, and especially the core engagement like we were talking so much about during the exercises. And the thing about that is that the muscles in the back of the shoulder and that surround the shoulder blade, they're actually really small.
Little teeny tiny muscles
Yeah,
back there.
relatively. And so when you disengage the core, you're asking very small muscles to do the job of a very large part of your trunk, and then you end up overstraining and overtaxing because your body is just thinking, get the job done, get that disc out there and, you know, rip it as hard as possible. And that's where you end up feeling, you know, like, oh, kind of pulled my shoulder a little bit on that one. So
sound mechanics, guys. About 180 feet. A couple trees in the way. There it is. Look at that gap. Nice. Ooh. That's a very pretty one. Wow. Marked.
I did something.
Keep the step slow and smooth.
Like Joel was saying, keep the steps slow and smooth. So it's not about building muscle and power. It's more about using your footwork, your core, and every joint to create an efficient transfer of momentum. It's kind of like cracking a whip.
The tip of the whip. Shout out to good old Dave Dunnepace. Go for the tap in. Oh, the hat putt. What is that? Ooh.
Oh, that was so close. See if I can make Brody proud.
Ooh. What? Oh. The roach goes in and back out.
Got it.
That's all we got for you guys today. Brandon, it was awesome having you, man. Thanks for coming on.
Pleasure being here.
Thanks for giving us some pointers, giving us some tips,
And
keeping everybody healthy. And
Thank you for the hat.
yeah, congrats on being the giveaway winner. I could never give enough thanks and appreciation to my sponsors. Shout out to Innova, Black Ace Gear, Infinite Discs. Those guys make it possible, make all this happen. They're the reason I get to do what I do. Signing off again, I'm Joel Freeman. You're watching Wholehearted. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see you next time.